Hey, how's it going? I just got back from Blade last night, Blade 2019. Great show, great friends, great food, and from what I remember, I had a great time. I'm sure over the next few weeks, people do post, send me pictures, and I'll be able to piece everything together and be able to confirm all that. But Blade's always a party. Great time. Hey, I want you to check out Clean Slate Forge. I got this shirt, and he stopped by the Epic booth and also dropped me a sticker, so that was really cool. Hey, and I appreciate that. I really do. I picked up some fun stuff while I was there because aside from drinking and talking about knives and having a few beers with friends and having some good food and maybe doing a couple shots, it didn't seem a whole lot about knives. But anyway, I like to get around to the other tables and see what they have. So I was thinking, one, I didn't bring a pocket knife with me, and I always carry a knife. So I thought I'd go look around. Now, I found this little folder, and they said it's D2. Now, I picked this up very, very cheap, and I've yet to really try it out, but I like the balance. I like the shape. It's an easy little flipper. I mean, if I was going to use something to fix supper, use it for yard work, cleaning, I like the shape. I like the way this knife feels. And, it's got a pretty decent tip on that for penetration. It drops just a little bit. It's almost got a slight recurve profile. And I'll tell you what, it's a cool little knife, and I like it. It's light, easy to carry. The only thing is, I have really got to work on this clip because it is so damn tight on here. You can get it in your pocket, but you've got to fight to really get it on there. So I'm going to see if I can loosen that up a little bit. But cool little folder, D2 steel. Kind of got this stone wash, acid wash finish. I really like it. Next, I was over at Cas Iberia. And they've always got some cool stuff. And I had seen these last year and didn't pick them up. And for $10, dirt cheap. I got this multi-tool. Now, instead of pliers, it's shears. Okay, so it's a little different. In here, you've got some screwdrivers, bottle openers. Trust me, this got a lot of use with the screwdriver, of course. Poor Stella. Went through a lot of those. A few others, too. And just because it does have a small pair of pliers, and I actually like these. They seem to be pretty well built. Like a kind of Gerber style slide there, and it has what appears to be a pretty decent little blade there. It was $10, and it's got a pocket clip. I like it, so I bought it. Okay, what else did I get? Stopped by Cold Steel. Yeah, Cold Steel catches a lot of hell, but you know what they did have? They had, I don't even know what the model of this is. It's a synthetic balisong. It's a plastic butterfly knife. Okay. I got 3 of them for $8 a piece. Why would I buy 3 butterfly knives for $8 a piece? Plastic ones from Cold Steel. Because it's fun, and fidget spinners suck. This is the original. Okay, it needs a little more weight to it. This is fun. It was $8. They had some that were double-edged and serrated, and I went to flip it, and the first thing I did was stab myself. I said, I'll take this one. Tonto. Now, these are sharp. You can actually shove these. These are a weapon, but they're a fun toy, and it's kind of different. And for $8, I played with this for a while, and that was cool. So then I went over to another booth, and for $15, they had some little cheap Chinese-made butterflies, balisongs, and this is actually about the weight of the Benchmade that I had when I was in junior high that I got rid of. I wanted to buy a Benchmade, but the $40 I paid for mine when I was like in 8th grade didn't compare anything to the $360 some that they wanted for them. Now, so I got this one, and I've been playing with it. What else did I get? Oh my God. Okay, so stopping by Russian Blades, went and talked to Albert. Doug Marcada was doing a giveaway there as well with Russian Blades, and I got a piece designed by Fox Knives. Okay, check this out, people. Very cool. This is a rescue tool. I like the clip on it, if I can get it to open. Okay, so you can just clip it right on your belt. You can also take this tool and clip it directly onto your pants. It has a seatbelt cutter. There's several wrenches in there. You've got a chisel tip to it, screwdriver prying. You can also clip it to your belt loop here. The stipulation being that it's not a karambit, but it can be used as one. Okay, so that's cool. I also got Doug to sign it because I won this in a giveaway. And to be totally honest, that's like the first time I've ever actually won anything. So Albert and Doug and everybody at Russian Blades and Fox Knives, hey, that is very cool. Check it out. I really like this. And I was on Forged and Fire with Doug, so that was kind of cool. I got to see a lot of my friends from Forged and Fire, Master of Arms, and even though I didn't make it on Knife or Death, I was cast for it and couldn't do it at the time. I got to see a lot of my friends, so I had a great time. Got to see Trent and Ty for a bit. Did some interview with him. Fans of the Forge. Check out Fans of the Forge. Very cool. They're going to be reviewing one of my tomahawks. Gave them a copper blade. Whole promo pack. Had a great time. Great people. And, they're really promoting what we're doing, and that's very cool. Now, I carry on a daily basis, before I drop it, a Boker Kalashnikov. I carry autos. I always have a pistol on me, at least one. And I have loved this Boker. Now, a friend of mine in the shop, I won't say which one, but Viking Steve wanted me to pick him up if I could find one. And for the low price of $40, I did. Now, he went with the plain blade, where I went with a partial serrated. This is really what I should have went with, although I love my knife. So, went ahead and picked that up for him. Very, very cool. Did I stop there? Hell no. I spent a shitload of money. Why? Because I was not sober for this entire endeavor. Also, same booth I stopped by to get my butterfly knife. They had switchblades. They had all kinds of fun stuff. They had this. Okay. I didn't touch the blade. What this is a neat little something. It's a slide assist. You push here. This is actually an assisted opening blade. You never touch the blade. The slide is touching the blade. And it's like a little switchblade. So, but it's not a switchblade. It's cool. That's what it is. I ended up picking this up for a friend. Just a fun little knife, fun all together. Of course, there was a lot of promo stuff. And I'll tell you what, I talk about I carry an auto all the time and whatever. Steve got a better Kalashnikov, a better Boker. I've been wanting one of these for a long time. And I kept holding off, and I kept holding off. I said, man, it was $125. It was $150. I got them down to $125. Stag handle, dagger blade, Mykov, stag. This thing is cool as hell. I mean, this is awesome. Depress, it's like a lever lock. I love this thing. This is very cool. So I'll be carrying this on a daily basis because it's just awesome. Also, it's really fun to do this while I'm doing everything. So before I wear it out, I'll go back to the butterfly knife. And then we got to go back to the, synthetic cold steel. Okay. Always get to meet some fun people, have a great time. And I've got to show you a piece. Now, I love early American. I love Civil War style. I love the primitive frontier hand-forged, homespun blacksmith-made knife. Now, I've got to tell you about this. I didn't get his last name, and I've got to get a hold of Goat and Hammer to find out what Devin's last name was. Because I had to go buy a sheath for this, which cost me $20, which I was fine with. I did some trading with Devin. Okay, check this out. 5160 Brute de Forge, mild steel guard, ash with leather spacers. Cold peened. This is a sweet knife. Okay, a lot of people are going to say, oh, you can't carry that. It'll be like brass knuckles. This is defensive. This is not for, I mean, this is originally for blocking. I would not take this knife and try to punch somebody with it. Stab them or whatever, absolutely. But more importantly, I just love D-guards. I wanted to show this to Trent Ty because I know he's into Civil War stuff. I traded one of my copper blades for this. This is a very, very cool knife. Devin, I hope I got your name right. I couldn't remember your last name, but I'm sure it was Devin. Excellent work. I look forward to seeing more of your work. Okay, so with all that said, you guys have a great one. I'm going to go eat some eggs.